amazing!
Hello, world of YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's your B Metchy Like Letcha here with another episode of It's Toys and Things. And today's video is going to focus on opening up this Barbie signature Aaliyah doll. So, let's get to it. Alrighty, everyone. So, I got my hands on this Barbie Aaliyah doll. I got my hands on her the day that she dropped at Target for in-person purchase. I was not able to buy her online when she dropped for pre-orders because the pre-orders are sold out on Mattel Creations. They sold out on Target online. So I happened to get lucky and get her in store. I was actually looking for Midge, calling around for Midge that day. I've been doing that for weeks now. And saw online that everyone was getting her today in person. So I called my local Target, gave them the DPCI, and they said, yes, we have 2 on hand. I said, put them on hold for me. I'll be there in an hour. And I grabbed both of them. Now, I didn't grab both of them to be greedy. I grabbed one to use as trade bait or even a giveaway or whatever, but I don't resell. So, don't come after me in the comments for being a greedy person. Even so, if I could keep one in the box and one without, 2 is a fair amount. Plus, these aren't limited edition, not like Midge. These aren't like the Midge dolls. There are going to be plenty of restocks. I've already seen people getting their hands on them. There's plenty of them around. So, it's not like I'm like walking out, selling this for triple the amount or whatever it goes for on internet or eBay. So anyway, enough of talking about the scalpers. Yeah, so got her excited. She is a 90s, early 2000s R&B hip-hop icon. It is Black History Month, so it's a perfect time of the month to open and review her. So I'm excited to get her out of the box here. So first of all, let's take a good look at her. Now, the box is pretty simple, has a sleek design, nothing too fancy. The doll is actually pretty simple in there. I know she has a stand. She better have a stand in there somewhere, I do believe. So, yeah, just a sleek design. And then it gives you some history. It's to commemorate her 30th anniversary of her debut album. Barbie pays homage to the Princess of R&B. She was known as Baby Girl. That's what everyone called her. And it just gives you a little bit of information, a blurb on Aaliyah, what she was all about, her music, everything like that. Now, personally, I grew up right in her time. I was a teen during her time. I know all her songs. I know her remixes. I know artists that she worked with. She was heavily played on the radio. A lot of hit songs. So yeah, I'm very familiar with Aaliyah. That's why she was such a popular doll, because a lot of people grew up listening to her music. And she had a lot of hits and some good music. Not only that, her face mold is new. Like, it's not a Barbie face mold that's been used in the past. It's like basically right off of her own face mold. So she looks amazing. Like, the doll just looks amazing. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you the box before we do the tabletop review when I get her out of the box, and then we're gonna get the full review of her out of the box. So let's just go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, everyone, I am back. So that was like a second for you and not a second for me, because she was kind of complicated to get out the box. But then again, I don't have the best practice in getting dolls and toys out their box, because I buy them and then I just leave them in their boxes. So I'm just need to get that practice in. But she had the ties around her like arms and stuff like that were like the nice stretchy kind of like plastic bandy kind, which was good. There weren't what I call the plastic hammers. However, of course, she had to have the plastic hammers on the back of her head, and I hate that. So you got to be very careful in snipping that, and then so you're not cutting the hair. And then sometimes it's like you just take a head and just pop it. I hate the way that sounds, because it sounds like you're gonna break the doll. And then she has, then it leaves like half the plastic hammer in the scalp, and those things are sharp, and then you're just like, you can press them back in, or you can try to cut them as close to the scalp as possible. It's just a big pain in the butt. Also, forgive that heavy noise. Again, if you watch my videos, especially my recent ones, it's my heater behind me. Usually I like to remember to turn that off when I'm filming because it can get loud, but I'm not turning that off tonight because it is cold, and I am not turning that off because we need some heats up in here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and it's cold and I'm filming. So yeah, so anyway, and also, in case if you have not, this is your first time to one of my videos, welcome, and thank you for joining me. What I use is a cuticle cutter. I always kind of show these off sometimes to get into the tight spaces because they have that tight, sharp, angled edge. So I'm able to get underneath her head and cut the plastic hammers, and I'm able to get, like she had one around her waist, just get into tight places and cut without chunky scissors, because chunky scissors you could do damage with. Or even one of my thin box cutters is also pretty good. Not a chunky box cutter, but one of the thin ones. But the best thing, number one thing I use is this cuticle cutter, so I always recommend that when you're getting, dolls or toys out of the box. Alright, so let's get to reviewing Miss Aaliyah here. She's absolutely gorgeous. Really love her. So, like I said, semi kind of a pain to get out the box, but I tell you what was a pain, and it did really scare me because I knew it was going to do it, and then it did do it. I'm going to put that little thing there so you can see. Well, I don't even know if you can see it, but I'll show it to you in a second. Her earrings had this. I saved one of them. See that? It was just like a plastic round thing that at first you may think is part of the earring, but it's not. It's just there to protect the ear from the earring and stuff from damage, or maybe even not color fading, but dye transfer or whatever it may be. But so if you want the earrings off, you have to take your fingers, or in my case I actually use these cuticle cutters, and I pulled on it, and I knew it was gonna pull the earring with it, and then the earring was just gonna go flying somewhere. And I was like, please don't, because these earrings are tiny. I don't want my dogs eating it, finding it somewhere. I don't want to have a hard time on my hands and knees looking for it. So yeah, I was able to get the first one out, and the earring didn't get flying. And of course it happened to me on the second one, and she just flew across my table here. Luckily I had some things in front of me here and that stopped it from flying everywhere, but I was able to find it, thank God. And then I put the earrings back in nicely. So just be mindful. I mean, I was even thinking of not taking the things off, but then I changed my mind to do it so I could show you guys. But just be mindful of that. That thing is not cool, man. Not cool. So anyway, I already done showed you the earrings. So yeah, she's simple little silver studs. They have some, but not just silver studs. They have a little design on them. And of course she's wearing big visor type glasses. This look right here is based off of one of her music videos. I cannot remember which, but it's one of her famous looks based off one of her music videos. So yeah, so earrings, glasses, and vinyls. And the glasses are, as you can see, they're kind of sewn in, and I don't want to take them off. She'll be fine to keep them on. I don't want to snip that thread right there. And that, by the way, speaking of thread, she had a lot of thread in her hair. Like, it was like I had to do a lot of cutting to get the thread off her hair. So yeah, that was fun. And but I was able to do it, and it was just cumbersome. It was not easy, but either which way, this is her hair. Now her hair feels like, I don't know, I'm no hair expert. It doesn't feel cheapsy, but doesn't feel the best either. I don't know. I don't know. I can't describe it. It feels nice and soft, but what I did have to do is after I got all that thread out, I did wet it. Like, you can kind of see the table's a little wet right there. And I gave it a little spritz, and I gave it a brush to kind of brush out that box hair with those threads, and she had still some threads in there, so I wanted to get those threads out. And I used my wire brush. In case you guys don't know, here's a tip: you always use a wire brush on any sort of fake hair, such as wigs, hair on dolls, etc., etc. You don't use like a real human brush, because it transfers oil that are in your hair to the doll's hair. And not only that, it's just, you're supposed to just use a wire brush for this hair, because basically this hair is what, made out of plastic, right? Isn't that what it is kind of made of? Either nylon or some other plastic. But anyway, so I gave her hair a brush, so it looks really good, as you can see. And so we're gonna get down to her outfit. She has, it's a fake zipper, it doesn't have a real zipper here to zip up. Some studs on like a fishnet corset type with a lace. And what is that? I don't want to move that. Oh my god, I didn't want to break that. That looks like that's like sewn in or something. I'm just going to leave that. She has her armbands, like they kind of lace up and tie up. She has good articulation, like, you know, articulation in her hands, articulation in her elbows, and her arms can move pretty good. Obviously her head can move pretty good. She has painted fingernails, very, very pretty. She even has, and I just found this so funny, she has her belly button ring, so it's very cute. Aaliyah had a nice, slim, you know, you could tell, you know, worked out body. She had a good body for to be wearing a belly button ring, and so she had one, which were more popular back in that day, more than they are so now. And then like a corset type here, and there is real threading there. Is that a stud? That is a stud that is missing. I can see the glue. You see, this is why I don't like that stuff. That right there. That's a missing stud already. This doll is like $56.99, bro. Like, oh my god, that's gonna bug me. Was it like that? See, this is another reason why I don't like to unbox dolls. Like, seriously. Oh my god. I'm having a fit about it. Oh, so annoying. Yeah. Now I'm gonna see if I can try to find that. Oh my god. Or maybe accidentally did it, or it was like that. I don't know. But yeah, she's missing a stud there. That is so annoying. I can see the glue spot. Alright, whatever. Moving on. Like I said, hands, articulation, fingernails painted. The fake leather pants that actually feel pretty good. And she's wearing like, it's like a type of combat boot. Because those were very, very popular back in the 90s, early 2000s. And nice thread on the combat boot. Let's look at the back. She's stamped Mattel 2025 Mattel, I believe that's what it says. And if you move that, that is what the back, she's an overcoat with that corset top. Now I'm going to be super, super careful with her. That's so annoying. These things are probably going to be like super hard to find. That's just getting on my nerves. Big time. Alright. She also comes with a COA. You know, most of these signature Barbie dolls do. And she comes with a stand. This is your basic Barbie stand. Or any stand, actually, because it doesn't even say Barbie on it. I think that's a missed opportunity to at least say the Barbie logo here, or even at the bottom of the base. But yeah, so just your waist hugger stand. Normal. Nothing fancy, nothing special. And that's about it. Like I said, this doll is $56.99. I don't know if all the other signature dolls cost that much when they first came out. I don't know why she's so expensive more than the other signature dolls, but I don't think they're all $56.99. So I don't know if you know why she's $56.99 compared to the other signature dolls. It says Black Label. Are they all Black Label, the signature dolls? Maybe that has to do with it, the type of label. I'm not 100% sure. But that's pretty much it for Miss Aaliyah. She doesn't come with any accessories. Well, except for her sunglasses. But she's not coming with any, like, purses or a second outfit or anything like that. So, really not too much to talk about. She's she's not like a Silkstone Barbie and normal feeling. Well, probably not like a fashionista. Like, probably a little bit more quality than that. But, honestly, I'm not sure. Hollow. Sounds hollow. I don't have, like, a open regular run-of-the-mill Barbie next to me to kind of compare to see if there's any type of different better qualities between their bodies, but I'm assuming it's not. It doesn't feel different like a Silkstone or something. I know it's not that. So yeah, that is basically it for Miss Aaliyah here. I don't regret getting her. She is gorgeous. She's gonna sit or stand on her stand, and if you know what I can do to fix that, do they sell these? Because I know Rainbow High dolls have a lot of these studs and stuff, and a lot of their clothing and stuff, and I know that they have fallen out because people would complain when they would open them up when I used to watch reviews for them. So, do they sell these that I can, like, buy and, like, replace that? Because that is very annoying. It's like she has 3... and then 4, and my OCD just, oh no. I'm going to see if I can find it on this table somewhere, but probably not. But anyway, that is enough of me rambling on about that. But that is your girl here. That is baby girl. There. Pretty. I would definitely recommend you get her if you're thinking about it. If you happen to come across her, get her. She's definitely worth it just because of she's being Aaliyah. And it is a good doll, except for those cheapy studs there. It's getting on my nerves. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go before I keep rumbling on about that. But thank you so much for spending time with me. It always means so much that you spend your time with me. I really appreciate that. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. That would help my little channel grow. And leave a like. And like I always say, if you press the subscribe button, you're not going to get a bill in the mail. It is not going to feel like a needle at the doctor's office. And it's not even going to cost you a penny to do so. So please do so. And I will catch you guys in the next. Bye!